All right. So, first things first. Let me delete these. Fuck! I loaded. He just said yes or no, and I just pressed yes. But then after I pressed yes, I read what it said, and it didn't say delete. It said load game, and then I pressed it already. Alright, it's fine. This isn't starting well, but it's okay. So, someone who was here maybe last time could be questioning, why are we deleting stuff? So, I have been thinking, very rare, sometimes happens. I want to, because honestly, with summons and stuff, this was a bit, maybe too easy. Don't we have like a, because we don't. Well, damn. Alright, so this is... Alright, we can just probably use this so we don't have to go through the like opening cutscene. Anyways, so if I could stop rambling and get to the point.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
So the thing is,
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
I enjoyed the last run, but I do believe it kind of lost some of its difficulty and like tactical sense. What difficulty is this on? Master. Okay, we'll drop it to expert. So, my thought process. What I want to do, this is with some revised rules and stipulations. First things first. The biggest change that we're doing. In light of the Ironman challenge, I am disallowing all sorts of looting, basically. From like, you know, containers and dead bodies, stuff like that. Still, collecting ingredients, stuff like that, that's fine. Collecting ore, fine. But this, in its biggest change, is that we no longer will be looting gold off of corpses, basically. That's basically the thing that we're taking out. Other than that, basically nothing changes. Alright? That's the first thing. Who do we want to play as? What sort of thing am I going for? God damn, he's ugly. Okay, thanks, Birdie. Nice. I already wasn't feeling very good today. Also, I think we're gonna go female because, and I've read about this. I've studied. There's a perk you can get which basically gives you a damage boost against the opposite gender, and I don't know what Bethesda meant by this, but there's a lot more male bandits and enemies in the game than there are females. So basically, if I want to min-max this, we should go a female. And that's the last time I'm gonna call women females because it sounds so weird. But yeah, so I think let's go a woman. Maybe that's the thing that we've been missing and why most of the runs have failed. It's just we don't have the woman's touch, you know. Although, should we go back to race? I'm not sure. Where do I want to go? I don't want to be a lizard. Fall in and out of naps. Oh, that's fine. Touch you or what the fuck? No touching. So yeah, Birdie, you weren't here, but we're making... Why I'm starting again is because I'm making some revisions to the rules. would you wish to hear these revisions, or do you wish to wait until they occur in the gameplay itself, which I will probably explain them at that point as well? Yes, okay. So basically the biggest change is that we are disallowing any and all types of looting. So most of these runs we've been allowed to grab gold off the corpses of people. That is now disallowed. No longer will we be allowed to do that, because in a way that is like kind of boosting yourself, because you don't have anything to spend gold on, so you can just use it on training. And that way all the gold that we get will come from completing quests, which makes completing quests actually useful, because for example, if we need to, you know, buy our like stay at an inn, then we have to complete a quest to get the gold to pay the innkeeper and stuff like that. It'll also like make the day-to-day life of ourselves so much more difficult than it would be, at least at the start, because we have basically 0 gold until we actually get stuff done. So that's the first thing. Second thing, we're dropping back from difficulty of master to difficulty of expert, due to the reason of I am going back to the thing of not being able to buy spells, because I feel like that is just simply a better rule set for the challenge in itself. Because if we're disallowing traders, then we should disallow, we shouldn't have like a caveat of, oh, vendors are not allowed, but we can buy spells. Because let's be honest, the only spell we would buy is the summon or conjure flame Atronach, and that spell in and of itself already makes the game so much easier that it kind of breaks the challenge, honestly speaking. Because you get a good body to tank, and you get a damage dealer, which is like, it kind of like makes the challenge a bit too easy. At least every single time that we've allowed it, the runs become kind of stale, because they're like most of the like, because what I would hope from the challenge is that we have like combat encounters that are, we can pass them, but we can't just willy-nilly. We have to actually kind of think about what we're doing. And I still think that, especially in the early game, the Conjure Atronach meta is just, it just kind of trivializes it. So I feel like with taking that away, we'll be forced to fall back on more like conventional stuff like poisons, smart movement, traps, stuff like that. I'm still allowing spells that you find, or that we find in the world, to be like learned. That is fine. If we find the spellbook, or I think in the Atronach Forge under the College of Winterhold you can make some spell books. Those are fine. That's fine. But we just can't buy them. And because of that, I'm very much thinking, should we go back to Breton, because Bretons start with the Conjure Familiar spell. So we would have at least something to take a hit or two, because they start with the Conjure Familiar spell. Plus, they have Dragon Skin. And mages are still my biggest issue usually. Mages and two-handed people. Those are the two that most of the time are what does me in. I'm also, since we're talking about mages are scary, yes they are. I'm not doing what some people do in their Ironman challenges, which is like they console command away the spells you get at the start. So flames, sparks, and healing usually are the 3 that you get. I am not gonna do that. One, because I don't know how to. I'm not that well versed in Skyrim's console commands. And I feel like the challenge is already challenging enough that we don't need to do like that. Also, healing, flames, and sparks are pretty basic spells. Like they're not going to carry me through, so I feel like they are okay to keep. If things suddenly start going too easy, then we might do something about them. But for now, at least, I'll allow those. I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. But I think that's basically it. The biggest changes are just then not being able to grab gold and going back to not being able to buy spells. That's basically all. Everything else is the same as last run. We are still using the picker wheel system because I do want to get the achievements for the game. So for that, I want to use this character hopefully to go into the late game, get all the achievements, and then maybe once we've got all the achievements, we can turn to more like mods and stuff like that. No theft of a corpse. Yeah, no theft. But I also, just because I wanted to hate myself, I did add into the picker wheel, instead of drop armor or drop gear or stuff like that, I did put in a single slide which is just called death. And what I expect that to be, and what I hope it would be, is that we never get it, but if it lands on that, it is just permadeath. Ominous? Yes. Alright, let's go Breton, because I want the Conjure Familiar spell. Because, or do we just not do that just because of, you know, thinking that maybe that, well, the Familiar does not break the game, let's be honest. That bitch gets one shot after the early game. Usually. I'm just thinking, like, what do I want to go? Because the Breton does have dragon skin, and the like magic resistance would be nice. And there would also be the Nord just for the cold resistance. It's between a Nord and a Breton. What are we feeling? Are we feeling Nordy or Brittany? Am I feeling racist today or not? Feeling Brittany? Not racist it is then. I just feel like dragon skin is like better overall, because it's not like every single mage we're gonna run into is like a frost mage. Plus we can always like, oh, that's also another thing. Good that we got to this. So I've been allowing myself to pick up enchanted gear and disenchant it. That's no longer available. We can only disenchant items that we get from quests rewards. Those are still allowed. So for example, when we do the main quest until the Jarl of Whiterun gives us the Axe of Whiterun, that we can disenchant. It's a quest reward. That's okay. But if we found that same enchantment in just like a dingy cave, then that's not allowed. Alright, capiche? Alright. So, Breton. I don't think we want that chunky. We're like, let's be like healthy weight. ZZZ. Tough. Comes into my stream, calls it boring. Wow. Do you want war paint? Long day. Fair enough, fair enough. I just got home from the company party. I gotta tell you, I went with like, or I went with my friend. So I basically had a like a ride there, but then my friend wanted to stay longer than I did, so then I ended up walking 6 kilometers almost home, and then my friend was like, I'll pick you up. How was the food? The food was excellent. It's just that I've noticed from myself that the closer I get to my like holiday or like vacation days, the less I want to spend like my free time with my coworkers. Like I'm getting to the stage where I would just rather not, you know. I like this hairstyle. We'll go with this. This looks very warrior-esque. Valid. Thank you. Thank you. We'll go jet black. Hell yeah. Alright. So we need a Breton name. Does Skyrim have Breton female name generator? Breton names, fantasy name generator. Does it tell me if these are female or male? Ah, get female names. Alright, I like that one. Let's go with Relha. I don't know what my, like, fascination is. Brittany? No, we're going Relha because Brittany sounds like not a very Brittany name. Although, Velho? No, Relha. No Velhos. Relha.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Yes.
Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list.
But we're not going
She goes to
wizard.
the block.
This like Ironman challenge isn't that good for a wizard.
We'll make sure you remain so.
Thank you, Duolingo.
Follow
That
the
goddamn
captain.
bird. I'm afraid to open up Duolingo anymore after I left it for like 5 years. It'll get my coordinates and come find me, I swear. Alright, so we're gonna have to go through this starting section, so we'll just, I don't know. We'll just chat about random things. How's life, Birdie? I have some chips for later on today. I have, oh my god, I have 3 more days of free time because I have 2 days off on Monday and Tuesday. It's so nice. And then I have Friday off as well. It's like, ah, oh. 5 full days until summer vacation. It's just, it's so doable. Big Chungus breakfast today. So did I.
Come on, I haven't got all morning.
And then I, a few hours later, went to the company party and ate chicken and cream potatoes and, oh. Basically, half the things I've done today is just eating. Crisps on Nutella bread.
As fearless in death as he was.
Also, we had an open tap at the place. I didn't drink anything but water.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
Health.
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
They did have some like alcohol-free options, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like at that point I should just drink soda if I want to.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentry. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Decided to pay for every colleague? Yeah. That's why we had the tap open. Alright, let's go. I think this time I'm also gonna escape with Rayloff. Usually we go with Hadwar, but I don't know. I'm feeling Rayloff today. Let me feel you, Rayloff. And now it's not even weird because we're playing a woman. Ah, already. Things are turning up. Nice calves.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and get going.
I don't know. They're kind of covered. Ow. Also, I very rarely play the woman character in Skyrim, so I'm gonna have to get used to like the oof noises.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take counterboard. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide.
Yeah, poor memory. Could be because,
Stay close to the wall.
well, his calves are not showing. This command always confuses me, like, does he mean stick close to this wall or this wall? Because there's two walls. I feel like the way I would die in this situation would be that I wouldn't be sure which one, and then I pick the wrong one. I would lose the coin flip,
It's you and me, prisoner.
and then get eaten by a dragon. How unfortunate.
Damn traitor. Out
Oh yeah, I said we're going with Rayloff this time. So he has an axe, he has a sword. So I guess I'm team axe this game. Team axe.
We'll meet again, son.
Oh, I thought Rayloff didn't come in. Yes, he did.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon.
Oh shit! Now I also have to remember that I'm a chick, so I have to. Wait, can I marry a woman if I'm playing a woman?
Come here. Let me see if I
Because I'm pretty sure you can marry a man if you're playing a man.
There you go.
I think.
You may as well take Gunnar's gear. Won't be needed
No.
anymore.
I will not.
All right. Get that armor on.
Never tried. Time to go charm my way through Skyrim.
That axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Damn. No way to open this from our side.
This person can't be pickpocketed. Ah, okay.
It's the Imperials. Take cover.
Get this gate open.
I'm not taking charge. Hey! Ow! That hurt. So where did Raylo pull out the second axe from? Did he take gun jars? No, he still has this. Alright.
Maybe one of these
Good dog.
Imperials have the key. Let's see. Here we are. Found the key.
Okay, I didn't find it, so...
That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Ooh, cabbages. Food items really became like a thing to look for. Holy fuck! Ow! I kicked a kettle and I almost died. Although saying that out loud, that does sound like something that would hurt. Didn't expect it to hurt that much though. God damn.
Grab everything important and let's move.
The credits.
Dragons.
Trail off, go! I choose you. Yeah, the collision sometimes... Can't take that. Sometimes kind of goes weird in the game. I don't know if why I'm even checking these guys, because it's not like I can grab anything, so like... how do we go about these though? Looting reflexes? Exactly. I guess these are okay because they're ingredients. And it's not like I can make salt in any way. Or just like find natural salt in the world. Hey, these can be used for health potions. I think.
Done. Let's get moving.
Ah. I'm remembering things. My ancestors, my past lives. They tell me. I think I accidentally killed that stormcloak. Whoops. I'm sorry, my friends. I was too late. He got that one guy.
I haven't seen him.
Question: how the fuck do we get lockpicks? I guess lockpicks are kind of then needed to be like a exception as well, because otherwise we just won't be able to open locks. Yeah, I guess I need to allow lockpicks.
The dragon showed up.
Because I don't think you can get through the game without picking locks. Actually, I think you can, but if we want to go for like getting all achievements, stuff like that, then that just won't do.
In this cave.
See, in this situation, we found the spell book, so that... Why am I taking the gold? What the fuck? No! I have to search the console command for removing gold. Skyrim console command to gold. For some reason, remove was not good. Okay, let me see if I can work this out. I wonder if it has to be inside the arrows. 2. Missing parameter count. What? There we go. Okay. We worked it out. How the fuck do I get out of this? Help! Ah, there we go. Whew. I was scared. Alright. So we have 0 gold. Nice. Okay. Everything is right in the world. I just saw gold on the floor and I was like, hey, free gold. And then I realized, no. Or do we just have to do the Thieves Guild questline until we get the skeleton key? God damn it, if I'm going by the rules I set out, then yeah. I'm pretty sure commands don't disable achievements. Well, there's a list of console commands that do. But it seems like most of those are just about like completing levels and stuff like that. What's the console command for getting... Well, actually, I can just drop the lockpicks, I'm pretty sure. But I guess they just did it for the ones that actually like help you complete quests and stuff like that. I don't think removing items from your inventory is like something that should disable achievements, I don't think. It wasn't on the list, at least. Oh yeah, that's why we're doing okay. It's because we're not in survival yet. True. That's why we're not wet tissue paper. Well, we kinda are. Rail of help! Ow. Yeah. Holy shit, that two-handed guy is going ham! I mean, for sure it is easier for like developers to just be like, you know what? You use the command, you don't get achievements. Tough luck, buddy. Shouldn't have tried to cheat. Or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, why is my health regening? But then I realized that, yeah, we are still not in survival. Let's just get through this quickly so we can get to the actual video game. Did Rayloff get stuck somewhere, or...? How annoying that he gets stuck on the one time I would wish for him to be like semi-quick. The fuck are you doing standing around for? We gotta go.
Let's see where this goes.
Right, is he following me now? Yeah. But yeah, it was so peaceful walking at like 8 p.m. Cause it was like a, well, it's a walkway right next to like a very big like highway in a way.
That doesn't go anywhere.
So of course there's a lot of cars driving, but there wasn't a lot of people like walking or cycling or stuff like that, so it was nice. And couldn't have asked for better weather. We finish Answerville. Hey, I like my own peace and quiet. I think that should be allowed to me. Also, pickaxe and fire axe are still like fair game. Because, you know, we kind of need those. Raining here. I kind of wish we'd get rain as well. I guess pelts is also like okay because it's not looting, it's hunting, so I believe that's allowed. I guess someone could be pedantic and be like, okay, but that's still looting. But to you, I say, I think that's hunting and not so much looting. Plus, in a way, pelts are kind of like ingredients, and we're allowed to get ingredients, so... Fucking fight me. If you have a differing opinion. Because if we keep adding rules and disallowing everything, this is gonna really quickly turn into Ironman challenge Skyrim can't do nothing. Yeah. Okay, they dropped my... yeah. Alright. Yeah, I wish we had a bit of rain. It would be so nice right now.
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. This place is going to be
Alright, so
swarming with Imperials soon enough.
let's go grab the standing stone. After which we should go grab grab a pickaxe from the mine.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
Then hopefully grab some iron. And then I don't know what after that.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free
We'll just
Skyrim.
play it by ear.
The Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's over.
Well, at the same time, like, I was talking about mods earlier. Like, I will say, I'm not that interested in, like, visual mods that much. More so, I feel like it would be fun to play with, like, a perk overhaul mod. Because there's a lot of really cool ones. Because, let's be honest, I love base Skyrim as much as the next person. But some of the perk trees are for sure like a bit bare bones. Like something like speech doesn't really get that much like love in the game, but then some like perk mods have made like something like speech so much cooler. So that's like something, but at the same time it's like first achievements, then the fun of everything else.
Three of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
Yes.
Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
Also, is it railroading that if you pick anything but the warrior stone there, Railolf and Hadvar will both be like, eh, why? Like if you pick warrior, they're like, ah, good choice. Then if you pick mage, I think they're like, ah, well, you'll have time to come around. And then if you pick the thief stone, then they'll be like, why would you do that? What did Bethesda mean by this? Skyrim, play it your way. Unless you don't play the way the developers want you to play, then go fuck yourself. Now for sure, I usually picked Thief just because, you know, sneak better.
Damn faithless Imperials.
What do you mean, damn fate? How do you know the... This is like the political situation in real world as well. People are just like, ah, this is my enemy, so he must be from the opposite political side as me. Damn, these wolves were imperial. God damn it, Railolf, not everything is about the politics.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Damn faithless Imperials. We just killed wolves. Railov, I think you're letting them live inside your head rent-free a bit too much. I'm gonna take that. Okay, so the first thing is... How the hell do I get the first gold? Because I can't sleep until I get at least one quest done, so I get gold. I guess I can do the Sven and Feindel quest. I think that gives you a couple gold coins.
Riverwood's agreeable enough. Thinks his an intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't. I don't need your joke. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Also, I'm still not allowing
Well, one of us has to do something.
allowing
Maybe you
followers.
talk some sense into my pig. Another pope. What's this? You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not.
Cha-ching!
You're not
We've done
huh?
the first quest. Ah, I'm on the wrong quest. Girder can wait. I have to talk with my bro first. You're not my bro. Where is my bro? There he is.
Tell me, I appreciate your help. Please take this.
Okay, 25 gold. We have the ability to sleep for 2 nights at an inn. It's not a lot, but it's a start. Alright, I'm back.
New to Riverwood? Of course. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here? A dragon. It would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down. You're right. I saw it. I don't know why, but things just go from bad to... The Jarl needs to know. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever
Alright,
troops he
I
can.
suppose I will be the one
Do
going
that
then.
for me? You don't mean a real, live...
Hard to believe it myself. I was there.
I mean, we have to get to Whiterun anyway. Ah, but do I... I'm gonna loop back and get the pickaxe before we go, because then we can get some ore on the way. True, smart. Correct.
Out of my
Salt and potatoes. Nah. I don't think I'll take the apples. Ooh, cabbages though? Hell yeah. Yeah, apples. Ooh, potatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. Alright, let's go kill a couple bandits and then get the pickaxe that we need. The quicker we get it, the quicker we can actually get some defensive stats, which will be quite necessary, I would expect. Of course, I'm no expert, but I have a strong feeling. There's a vein here already. Let's try to remember where that is. I would want more blue flowers, but beggars can't be choosers and all that stuff. Right. Then we probably want to do the Why did I even open that? I can't take anything. Shit! Oh my god, my muscle memory is gonna be so bad with this. And then after, if I ever after this run play Skyrim like normally, then I'm gonna have to learn to loot people all over again. This truly is our darkest time. I'm gonna drop the rock already. If we can't kill the bandits by ourselves, then we'll use the rocks. Alright, whiffed. I shall use the power of rock. Nice. Never fails. %50 of the time, it works 100% of the time. Aha! There's the pickaxe. Oh, we actually get ore from this place as well. Yeah, that's actually nice. That's already 3. There's one more. I'm actually not gonna go further in here. I'll come back once we have like some basic armor and stuff. I almost ran into the rocks. I don't think I've ever died on the rock myself, but I don't want to test it. I would rather not tempt fate. The kettle almost killed me, so I don't know what that rock would do. Or like break my neck on impact or something. So there was that one ore vein somewhere here. Which I would be happy if I could... Haha! There it is. Thank you, Fox. You showed me the way. Also, we could have made leather armor, like just from the pelts, just to have something on before going into the cave, but I completely forgot. Whoops. But I guess keeping the leather for iron armor would also not be bad. Gonna use the tanning rack and get the leather we can. I'll just make some leather armor just in case. Actually, we need strips. No, I won't.
I'm glad to help anyway. Huh?
Huh?
Ain't every day we get
Nah, I will not do. I will not make. No, I refuse. We are heavy armor through and through. I will not put disgusting light armor on myself. Hey, bees. Hey, birdie, this is good news. We can finally be bees. That's such a stupid meme. And yet for some reason it lives rent-free inside my head. I have a pickaxe in my right hand. I should put something else. Alright, the start has been nice and calm. No big issues or problems or stuff of the sort. Let's hope that it keeps that way. Right, the prison thing.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Oh no! What the hell is that floating over there? Is that just a very dark cloud? Oh, there's the giant. I was wondering because I didn't see it, so I was like, I'm helping! And that's all for me. You guys handle the rest.
Must have run off. You handle yourself well. An order of war, and we show up to solve problems if the... Not for me to say. The old man's... If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, we can get to the companions. Which I think would be an okay choice to make, because we do need... We have to make income somehow. Until I get like actual weapons and armor, then... Well, actually, maybe the companions aren't a very good choice yet, because... If they make me go fight something, it'll be a bit... difficult. Alright, let's do the usual around the Whiterun area run through to get the iron and the corundum around here. The usual, the usual. And I do wonder if we should actually try to contract the like vampire disease just to, because that would allow us to not need to make food, because we could just, you know, nibble on people's necks. Which is a perfectly normal alternative to eating, I'd say. Doctors hate this one tiny, I guess, tip in a way. Life hack? I don't know what you would categorize it as. I'd say life hack. There's a lot of life hacks in the world, so. It's not doing me, Mark. Photosynthesis? I don't think vampires photosynthesize. God damn, I nodded off hard. Okay, sorry. I'll try to be more more hype and Liddy fam. You know. How do you do, fellow kids? Today we'll be doing an super epic, never before seen challenge of a lifetime. No, feels good. Okay, good, because I don't know. I cringed at myself so much that I feel like I'm gonna need a bit of time to get my like spine straight again. Ew. And then you have to imagine that some people actually talk like that, like ew. I do too, don't worry. Oh, you cringe at me as well? At the same time, it's not like being cringe is a crime. And in a way, I think we should all embrace that sometimes we will all be cringe. It's a part of life. Phone has altered you? Good thing that it wasn't a Nokia. You wouldn't be talking no more. Be 6 feet deep. But yeah, the classic. You're laying back in bed. You wanna check something on your phone. You put the phone above your face to check it. For some reason, your fingers lose strength in that exact moment. You drop the phone. You see it coming in slow motion. It hits you in the noggin. Your nose hurts. Hey, we can do the Cicero quest. That gives us a pretty good amount of gold immediately. There's a yes Kia, brother of IKEA. So it was more so like a he Kia. Let's go do the Cicero thing, because then we'll have a pretty good base gold amount. I just have to remember, don't loot. Do not loot. No looting. Actually, well, looting isn't that bad if we loot like items, because items we can drop. Do not loot gold. Do not gold. Do not the cat. I don't have any weapons. Perv? What do you mean perv? I've done nothing. I'm innocent. Just an innocent penguin trying to live my life. Just trying to live my life. Have fun. No phone. Ah. How's your phone a pervert? Did you look in your gallery and be like, ah, my phone's so perverted? Because I have bad news for you, birdie. Those photos, they're like your chosen, not the phone's chosen. Wait, that still doesn't explain. How is your phone pervert? With all the booby when falling? How do you... Where do you keep your phone if it fell on your chest? But okay, I take it back. Yes, that is very pervy. And pretty rude. That'll be fine, as all things should be. Very good, very good. Can I... Do you guys... Yes! You guys are still open. Hello! Alright, this is a true... The Moomin house doesn't get locked at night sort of situation.
Oh, for the love of Mara.
I know you're sleeping, but could you help the jester down the road?
Pay me. Have you seen? And he's
Ah, fair.
Could have anything in there. War con. What? And just who in Mara's name are you? Yes, you. Look, thanks.
Also,
sorry for my
imagine this situation,
If you talk to
okay?
Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll
You're at home with your wife, okay? You have both gone to bed. Alright? You live kinda in the middle of nowhere. You can see a big city in the distance, but it's a pretty far away. Some random stranger comes into your house at night and is like, hey, there's a jester down the road who needs help. Can you guys help him? Like, First of all, I would start locking my doors, first things first. Second, nah, I guess it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you get outside, you probably get stabbed, but then if you don't help, then the jester probably comes back and stabs you. Huh. This is an unwinnable situation. Hi to you guys. Yes, you are still open. I don't think I said those words in that order or that combination. That doesn't sound like me.
You need something?
Did he give me money? Yeah, 250 gold. Okay. That gives me 25 nights at Freddy's. I did. Interesting if true. Unfortunately, I suppose we'll never know. Alright, let's get back to the important things, which is the trip around Whiterun to see if we can find all the necessary ore veins. There was 3 butterflies. Oh, holy hell. Also, look at how cool that looks. Like, damn. If only a stream was running. Yeah, but I don't stream. I wouldn't want to incriminate myself by recording every moment. That could lead to bad situations for me, because then someone could be like, hey, you said this, and I could be like, no, and then they could just pull up a clip and be like, yes, you did, and then I would have to make like an apology video. I'd have to get a dog, because you need to have a dog for apology videos. I'd have to do the... Where's the bandit? But yeah, then I'd have to do the apology video, get the dog, do all the like deep sighing, and what the hell? Alright, yeah, I'm out. I'm not dealing with necromancers at this time of night. You step outside once during the night, and immediately people in black robes are just running after you. It's pretty disgusting. Okay, but they don't see me anymore. Alright, nice. I think some people need to find hobbies and not just spend all night running after wildlife. Parentless behavior. I'm detected by someone. Okay, they're fighting. The horse is fighting. can get sneak XP off of this, so. Did they already kill the other one? Or am I gonna jump into them? Okay, they're like searching. Okay, there's one. They're both still alive. Never mind. Okay, I do respect the hustle of trying to assault a city like Whiterun with 2 people. Like, that does take some balls, I'd say. So this is okay then, isn't it? Or do I have to find it in the overworld for it to count? I think it has to be overworld because this would count as looting, so. Unfortunate. That would have been a pretty nice spell to find so early on. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like I would have wanted that anyway. No, I'm 100% fine with this.
City's closed with the drive. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Alright.
Whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
We must have more swords for the Imperials. Alright, I should have quite a bit of stuff.
I'd sooner bend my knee to over Stormclaw. It's a great name, but never would steal from the Legion.
So I'm wondering, do I wanna try to use steel, or do I just skip steel and try to get like dwarven after iron? Maybe? If I want to make banded iron armor, then I need a corundum ingot though, right? Yeah. Alright. So I need 1 corundum, and then the rest I can make into iron. That's a lot of iron. Then we'll make leather strips. I keep 1 leather just in case. Maybe we'll need it for something. So we'll do banded armor. Boots. Gauntlets. Helmet. Sword? Then I'm still questioning if we should go for like sword and shield or sword and magic. I'm not quite sure. The sword and shield might be better, all things considered. Maybe. We'll see. I need 1 more. Well, actually, I need a lot more iron if I want to do that, because I do want to make my armor better. Oh, I need a corundum ingot for that as well. I usually don't have banded iron armor, so I did not remember that I need to use corundum to actually make it better. Doesn't make it a lot better, but it's a couple points of damage reduction more, so. It's not like it's gonna hurt anyone to have a bit more defense. Alright. Let's go to the inn. Don't make potions tomorrow once the potion shop opens.
Come on in.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
I was like, what are you talking about, lady? But then I remembered that yes, you're playing as a woman. I keep on forgetting that.
Lydia, wake up here.
Yes,
Wake
Mom.
up here.
I'm very bad at remembering my own gender.
You want a drink?
Slips my mind.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Yes, I need
I
work.
enjoy this work well in here. Take a look at this. I assume you saw the. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. Have you seen that shrine of Asura? People say there is someone in Rift, the companions, in Jorvask. Sure thing. It's yours for. I'll show you to your room right this way.
What can I do for
Need
you? No more
anything else?
questions.
Just let me know.
9 hours and then we'll be right as rain.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance. I love a good sword fight as much as the next. There's more to life.
More to life than sword fighting? This man is insane. Take him away. Okay.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
So first things first. Blue flower. These butterfly wings.
It's a fine potion.
Health. This flower and rock warbler egg. And this flower and wheat.
You have but to ask.
Nice. Then the rest. I think these two have much damage. What?
I offer remedies for ailments, common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Okay, regenerate stamina is not bad. Resist frost. Guess I'll just make as many potions as I can, just so we could get some early XP.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Alright, I think that's all we can do right now. Ah, I should have read this first. I guess maybe not. Okay, why is your cheese on the ground? I haven't been here before, that can't be me. Right.
You look rather pale.
Okay.
Could be ataxia.
Didn't die this time from
Pardon me,
kicking the
but do I detect
Jesus
a case
Christ.
of the rattles?
kicking the cauldron.
Got something.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Mm,
What of my shadow?
Let's get the sword quest active.
You tried mercenary work? My Sapphire. He fed his entire family with the gold. I tracked it to a group. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it took me weeks to
Veterans
find out he was
Retreat.
dead. I can't stop now.
And
I
that
can't
is
get the sword on
not
my
the
own.
way I was thinking of going, but I guess I could use it as an opportunity to go see if I could find a couple more ore veins.
got hit by a dragon. One of those warriors comes here. We'll be ready.
Could get some more ore to get that shield done. Of course, upgrading my sword wouldn't be bad.
Nothing?
My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is as House Carl. My job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl. Whatever you have, I'm starting to think.
It's all right, Irileth. I want to hear what she has to say.
Again, like, I'm not used to him being like, I want to hear what she has to say. It's like, I'm not a she, but then I realized that,
And
yes,
you're
I am.
Sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon. By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my
My
Jarl.
right wrist hurts for some reason.
I'll return to my duties.
Annoying.
That would be best. Well, here. Take there. Come. Let's go find Mark,
Fuck your armor.
my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach. What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast... Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm so... Now, what did you say you... Well, when I say straight to the point. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the
Farengar.
Right.
chamber,
I see
and bring
you've
it.
already met my new friend.
Right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about what.
I don't know if I want to go to Bleak Falls just yet, though. Bleak Falls at level 1? Is this man insane? No, let's at least get enough iron to get the shield before venturing out to that place.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you. And maybe even fear you.
This is so weird because I so rarely play as a female character. So having everyone be like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be respected." It's like I haven't gotten these voice lines ever before. What the hell is happening?
Battleborn, give me your money.
It's weird, man.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septums.
So
right
many
now.
hours spent in Skyrim and never hearing these voice lines.
10
It's
septums tomorrow, Battleborn. I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip. No,
mega
please.
weird.
I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septums tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
I miss the days when the Grey Mains and Battleborns
I like
got along.
step in.
Well, and me, but I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me, and then I get. What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
It'll be interesting to see how much the dialogue actually changes.
Send you back to Riverwood. don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
You're not bleak, I tell you.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe.
I don't know. I feel like Bleak Falls is kind of bleak. I mean, you gotta kill zombies and shit, so... I think that's pretty bleak. But to be honest, the Draugr kind of deserve it, because if you watch those videos where people have like translated what the Draugr are saying to you when you attack them, they're kind of rude. Not even just kinda, they are very rude. Alright. Let's go. What the fuck? Necromancers. Let's go on a journey. I mean, I'm going this way. Should we just try to get the family sword? Why not? I mean, we're going that way anyway, so... I'm sure nothing bad could happen. Also, I haven't been checking. Do I actually have autosaves? Yeah, I do. Okay. Just wanted to make sure in case shit breaks. Which is something that sometimes happens with Skyrim. €60 game when it was released, by the way. Though it is kind of funny because, like, if you go back to, like, because some people have done, like, how far can you get in Skyrim playing on the, like, very first patch. Damn, this game was broken back then. Like, the amount of shit you just couldn't do because the game bugged out, it's like insane how much they had to fix. Like, holy, Todd was really cooking with gas, some could say. Oh! Okay, that's gonna take... I don't think the male character grunted like that when you power attack, did he? Hmm. I just hit the corpse of that wolf's friend twice. Honestly, I'm noticing that I'm not using the... I can't take that. How do I have... Oh wait, one amethyst came from mining ore. Of course, of course. I was like, I don't remember picking this up, but yeah, I didn't pick it up. It just came with some ore. For a moment I was like, have I already broken the rules? But no, I have not. And anyone who was about to get in arms about me breaking the rules can sit back down in their chair. Where'd the other one go? Huh, alright. Don't give me your claws then. Okay, now I can't remember how many planets there are in this place. I don't think Red Aaron's retreat is too large. least. There's another guy standing guard. Let's see. This place has mushrooms. That's actually kind of nice. Oh wait, is this place? Ah, I remember now. Sorry, dog. You were on the wrong side of history today. Okay, it's not a big cave. It's an archer. Come closer, please. Banging on an imaginary shield. Alright, then I'm hoping that it's not like a bandit chief already. I don't think level 1 there would be. Right. Cause I will get my shit pushed in. Okay. What's the worst that could happen? Getting one tapped. Okay, it's not even on the bandit, the sword.
Huh?
Okay, it's a two-handed bandit. Shit. Okay, she missed one. Okay, hit one. Didn't do nearly as much damage as I expected. Okay, got her. Why am I even opening their inventories? I can't do anything anyway. To train myself out of this. Alright. Just remember, we have potions. We have plenty. It is a chief, though. It is a one-handed chief, though. Okay, I will yoink this. I think I can get this guy. Maybe. It's gonna take some time though, and I gotta play careful. But it's a valuable place because this guy is not one that can just kill me from half HP. Ow. He does do a lot more damage than I do, but I do have a healing spell, so I have a bit of an advantage. Trading is fine as long as I just disengage after the trade. Keep playing careful. He's playing it safe. He's playing it safe. Okay. Now. Okay, that was bad. I couldn't walk behind the wall quick enough. Okay, got 2 hits. Backing off. Ha! Got him. Nice. Woo! Alright. Again, why did I open his inventory? I can't do anything with that. Okay, that wasn't bad. But again, if that guy was two-handed, I feel like I would have just, you know, taken the sword and ran out. I guess we could have used that bear trap, maybe? I don't think I have salt, so... Alright, not bad. So we can deal with the bandit chief. It just takes a bit of time. Okay, that's fine. Also, I don't know how much damage he would have done if we did have that shield that I want to get at some point. And it's not really like the... It's not the 1v1s that are like usually the issue. Usually the issue becomes when... Because we can't always choose to go in to a 1v1. Like sometimes it's gonna be 3v1, and in those situations I don't know if I have the like capacity to survive. I guess we can always turn the 3v1 into like a 3v2 with the familiar, but that's not really that helpful. Because like the familiar is a bit more of like what's that noise? A bit more of a like emotional support in a way. Ow! Okay, 2 archers, one focused on me, one focused on a bunny rabbit. Okay, one. Ow! No, it was focused on the mud crab. Kill the mud crab, it does more damage than I do. I didn't realize the mud crab was coming for me. Killing its child because it tried to attack me. Cute. Okay, I'm already at weight capacity. Guess I don't need that many wolf pelts. Yeah, I got the silver. I thought that was iron. That's why I cleaned up my inventory, because I wanted the iron, but... Let's pull out a pickaxe. And then I pulled up his inventory for no reason. Okay, and my Windows pulled up stocks on my second monitor for some reason. What? What? Why would that happen? Okay, that's pretty fine. There's halted streams just a bit further. I'm not gonna go this way. I'd rather go to halted streams because there's... I can't remember if this place has a iron vein or not, but I do know for sure that halted streams does. Well, that's a lot of people who suddenly heard me. Okay, one big one. Well, two big ones, but only one got interested immediately. These mud crabs still do a lot of damage. And I don't know if I want to go in there. It's a very heavy chance that we kind of just get ganked. Okay, there's a damaged wolf. Plus we have at least like one perk point in the back pocket right now. No. Could maybe get the mammoth tusk. But I don't think I'm high enough level to even start that quest yet. I'm pretty sure in this area of the field there is... Okay, two bandits. One two-handed, one one-handed. Okay, one dealt with. And two. Not sure why they were just standing out in the field, but... Okay, there was a third. Wait, no, never mind. Corpse note. If you are reading this, then I am most likely dead. A group of bandits ransacked my home and took most everything valuable I own. The worst is they took a pendant that has been in my family for many generations. Most of my family is dead, so that pendant was the last connection I had with any of them. Going after those scoundrels and getting my pendant back, even if it is the death of me. Well, do either of these bandits have a pendant? Oh, yeah, they do. Rough? I can't do much with that. Sorry, ma'am. My self-imposed rules say that I can't do much about that. It's not a quest item, so I can't pick it up. I hope you understand. It's corundum. I don't think I want corundum, though. Like iron? Sure. That's what I like. Corundum? Eh. You can keep it. Back in, rock joint. Alright, I guess I have to go deal with that then. Damn disease-ridden dogs. And I have to waste 100 gold to get rid of that. Seems like a waste of money, honestly. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Haha. Carrying too much. Can I drop some potions? I think I need 13 resist frosts. If I could find one more vein. Just one more. I think in this area somewhere there is one. It's just a matter of finding it. There's like a bit more this way. Somewhere around these rocks, maybe? No, that's corundum, and there's a skeever. Neither is what I'm looking for. Mushrooms though. Oh, that was a deer. An elk, I suppose. Maybe here? Honestly, by this point, with how many times we've done this, like starting thing, you'd expect me to have these places memorized, but alas, no. But I think there should be one like over somewhere around there. So I guess we'll swing by that area, see if I could find it. I don't want to go back to Whiterun before I have one more ore vein in my back pocket, just because then we can make some upgrades and get the shield. Because healing is nice and everything, but just feel like most of the time healing is not gonna be like outpacing the damage we're gonna be taking, so I'm probably gonna have to rely on potions. Then with the shield I'm gonna at least try to like reduce the damage we take. Like, healing is great and everything, but I just think it's probably gonna be one of those things that we more so use after a fight to top ourselves up instead of during a fight. More random. What's the other way then? I didn't remember there was a vein here, but I couldn't remember if it was corundum or iron. Also, I can't wait until we can get something other than iron armor so I can stop saying iron. The more I say it, the more I start feeling like I'm not saying it correctly. I'm just gonna have to start calling it ion or something. Hey! That's a looter. But I'm scared, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. I am not approaching. Although we could just run to the tower. I'm pretty sure the guards would take care of him. But first I would want the ore vein. Is it this difficult to find one vein? Okay, frigid here. I think there's something over there. Don't know if it's an iron vein, but it looked like a weirdly shaped rock. That's usually something. I suppose no. I think the world is telling me that no, you will not make. Haha! The world can't stop me from making a shield. Alright, now we can head back. Also very nice, just because we actually get to level up this time. And overweight. Damn, that's cool. Alright. Sleep, shield, potions. Sleep, shield, potions. Armor upgrade? Oh, just like improving our armor.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale and fair prices.
Just get the stable discovered. Oh, I can't pick those up because then I'll go overweight again. And then I might start stopping for today. It is getting quite late already. And even though I have no plans for tomorrow, because tomorrow's a rest day from the gym as well. Oh, I just kind of want to chill by myself. Not that it's not relaxing, just yapping and playing video games, but also I might bring back League on the stream.
Someone stole your sweet bird.
I was up so late yesterday just playing League for some reason. I don't know why. I think I went like 50-50. Although I didn't play ranked, I was just playing Ironman Mayhem.
I enjoy this. Are you joking?
No,
You just
still
rented
have
a
it.
room
Yes.
from me.
There once was a hero named
Do you two need a room, perhaps, or interesting? Alright. I think health. And I think health again. And then I think stamina. Just because carrying capacity and available to, you know, run away. I think I'll put 1 point in Alchemist. I just feel like it's such a basic thing that we need. Juggernaut. And Armsman. That's a pretty good distribution, I'd say. Those are all the basic skills we need.
I've got a hungry daughter, so sell my Give a holler if you have any questions.
Alright, she came with me. Again, I'm gonna make everything else first and then make the important potions last. And then I'm gonna drop the unnecessary potions in her back room. So that can be here, that can be here. I don't think I need that many fortified magicas. Don't like the idea of getting those or keeping those. Get like 15 of those.
Tonics,
Then I'm okay.
salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
How much money do I still have? I've spent 10. Okay, 265. We don't get gold that quickly. You know, with the whole not looting anything.
Skyrim these days. Everyone's
Let's go return the sword. We'll get 2 levels in... Well, 2 levels, 1 in one-handed and 1 in block. And then that's a good start because we'll try to block
It's a
more.
shame, isn't it?
You tried mercenary? You found it! Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique.
26, 16. Right, then let's make the shield, and then we'll be ready for next time's adventure, wherever that takes us.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
And at some point, pretty early on, we probably want to head on over to Markarth to get that Dibella mission done.
I don't claim.
So I want to make a shield.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
ring. Like a necklace as well. Just in case, if we ever happen to get so far that we can make like enchanted gear, if we get lucky with the enchantments.
I help my father in more ways than...
Alright. We are now the poster boy, or well, poster girl of Skyrim. Hell yeah.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
But I do believe let's end it there. But this has potential. This has potential. I feel like not having like immense amounts of wealth immediately out of the gates is pretty nice for, like, you know, a slightly softer pace. Plus they're not having Flame Atronach. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to be here. Hope to see you guys next time, whatever that happens to be. Maybe tomorrow, since I do have a free day. But if it's not tomorrow, then maybe Monday. If not Monday, maybe Tuesday. And then if not Tuesday, then Wednesday. I don't have the time. But yeah, until next time, see you guys then. Peace.